even my bracelets feel the shame.
Is that only from Game of Thrones? Is that like, do you have to watch Game of Thrones together?
No, it's just full fucking shame that we put on ourselves.
I'm Jack.
I'm Erin.
And we're going to talk about menopause shame.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what is menopause shame?
Well, I'll tell you what it is.
Okay.
And it's just men, women making other women feel less than because they are going through a change and not recognizing that, not valuing it, and not believing that it's an actual real thing.
Okay. Menopause shame pisses me right off because I am through it. Now I get to be the shamer, but I would never shame someone for something their body is naturally going through. Like, that's like shaming a 13-year-old girl for getting her period.
Yeah.
But there's a reason for menopause shame. I don't think a lot of men do it to shame us. I think they do it because they don't know how to talk about it, because they don't know anything about it, so maybe they think it provides levity, or it's easy to pick on our hormones as like making us irrational and crazy and why we do things.
Right?
Yeah. Yes.
We're irrational, so we don't matter, I think.
Yeah. And women are afraid of menopause because I think menopause has always been, sort of painted as a picture of someone who's old and irrelevant and like
not sexy,
and like think about like witches in all the fairy tales, pretty sure like they were based on
I
menopause.
do represent some witches with the chin hairs, the goat.
I'm waiting for and also like my crazy scary moods, right?
Yeah.
I could definitely be seen as a witch.
That's very powerful. I like witches.
Yeah.
I think they're badass. They're smart. They're creative.
Yeah, they are creative.
They know how to make
They can cook
a meal
anything.
and they can cook it and make it taste good.
Yeah,
and
even with a newt.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then it has powers. Witches are badass.
We can change you into a frog.
Yeah.
So maybe people fear menopausal
yeah.
women.
Don't get me started.
Yeah. But the problem with shaming women is that what it does is creates this environment where people don't feel like they can talk about it without feeling less than. It alienates. Like I've had women in my sort of circle say, "Oh, Jack's talking about her menopause again." Like, well, I'm not sitting there at a dining room table going on about menopause. It's just I'll have a hot flash and be like, "Oh, it's hot. I'm having a hot flash." Big friggin' deal. Women talk about their cramps.
They talk about their gluten intolerance.
No kidding. Then you can't talk about something that's like happening in the moment, right? And the thing that really irks me about it is by doing that, you're preventing women from learning about what they're going through. And it's important to learn what you're going through with menopause because, as we've talked about before, like if you let certain symptoms or things go in your body, you're going to pay for that later.
Yeah.
But if you don't know about it because you're too afraid to ask about it, then you're going to end up like me with some issues later on in life.
Yeah.
And that's not really fair.
I think Gwyneth Paltrow, she is starting to make it sexy.
Is she?
Menopause, yeah. She's starting to talk about it because she's going through it. She's doing perimenopause.
Oh, okay.
She's doing
perimenopause, the new diet. So she moved off keto and she's going to do peri?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah.
So,
but
right. I get it. I mean, it isn't sexy, but, for men, the erectile dysfunction. They go crazy. There are long 5-minute ads
about it.
With women skipping through fields because they're getting laid by their husband again because he took this pill.
Oh, lucky.
And it's sexy. They've made it sexy for men to not be able to get a boner.
So they need to change that ad to like the guy running through the field and the woman is menopausal, so she's running the hell away.
Yeah.
She doesn't want that anymore.
Yeah. No, it should...
I feel like erectile dysfunction and menopause should stay together.
Yes.
But like Viagra should stay the hell away from menopause.
Yeah.
Because no one wants that.
Nobody wants a hard vagina.
No.